Wilson. What? I really need to get some sort of a cam I could just strap to my, wears like a shoulder strap or something. Went to that Goodwill. Oh, my hair is horrible. I need a haircut so badly. Didn't really find much because the prices were, of course, crazy. Found like a sealed VHS tape that I wanted to get, but they wanted like $4 for it. I'm like, no. But I did find a couple of pairs of shoes that I think there might be enough left. I think one was $10 and one was $12. And I think they were going for around $30, in the $30 range, maybe a hair more up on eBay. So I went ahead and I picked those up, even though that wasn't a ton of profit. And then I found this really cool Duluth Trading Company, like tall fleece jacket. And it was huge. It was 3X. That was $10. And I didn't really see the exact comp up online, but it seems like those go used between $30 and $40. So I'm like, pick that up too. But I think the best find was in the hats. I lifted up a couple of hats and I found this. It looks brand new. It looks used, but it's, you know, barely worn. Baseball cap. And it said Tokyo on the front and had an emblem. And it looked baseballish to me. So I flipped it over and I looked up the make, which I can't remember off the top of my head. And it looks like it's a Tokyo Giants baseball cap. And those things, I think they wanted $4.99 for it, and those things go between $30 and $40 online pre-owned. Even if I get a little bit below 30 or below 20, no, not below 20, below 30, that's awesome. That's a great profit. So that was a good find. But yeah, our Goodwill, that's the first time I went to that particular Goodwill. That's the one out in Cathedral City. I'm on my way to a dental appointment and I had some time, so I'm like, let me stop by here and see what I can find. Not much. So I just stopped by a pawn shop. There really wasn't anything there that I could use. There were some of these are like $1 each. This is actually brand new and sealed. That's brand new and sealed. And so is this. I can make, I don't know, something like $5 or $6 a piece on this. And then this, I have to look it up again, but I want to say they were going for something close to between $15 and $20 for the full Blu-ray set, for the full season. And I got that for $5. So that's good. Let me show you what I got at Goodwill, so you actually can see what I was talking about. So this is a nice pair of, they're LL Bean shoes. And they're lightly used. They're not too bad. So I'm going to see what I can get for that. But those were $10. And I got a pair of New Balances. I have to do more research on this, but for both pairs of the shoes, I think I could sell them between $20 and $40. And I spent about $10 a piece on it. And I won't pull out the jacket, the fleece jacket. This is the Duluth thing because it's massive. But I do want to show you that baseball cap. It's an Under Armour Tokyo Giants hat. And it looks like it might have been worn once. If that. It's just a little bit, dusty. It's beautiful. And honestly, if I don't get what I want for that, I'll just keep it myself. I have time. I'm going to go by Angelia, which is another thrift store nearby. So that was the pawn shop I was just at over there. And I'm literally right across the street. I've been to this one before, and I kind of like this store. We'll see how we do today. 26. But the comps are just there. Put them back. Dude. Saw the prices in there, it was kind of cray-cray, but I did do a few things. Picked up a Guitar Hero. This was $4.99, I think. $3.99, sorry. I actually think I can make some money off of that. This one, the comps were pretty good on this one, so I picked this one up. And when if anything, I could lot them together with like a Batman thing. They had tons of A6 in there, but all of them were like, the comps were terrible on eBay, so I didn't pick those up. This is a pair of New Balance. I believe it's a 978, and I picked this up for $10, and it looks like they're selling for around the $30 to $40 range online, so I picked that up. And this one, this is my last piece. I overpaid for it for resale, but I mean, I could get $50, $55 right now if I wanted to, but if I sit on a little while, I think the value goes up. It looks like a vintage 1980s Sherpa Levi's jacket, and it came out on a rack. They hadn't put it on any racks yet, but I saw it. It's a Levi's size 40, red tag, and it was vintage, and I know it's authentic, and it's in fabulous condition, so I paid up for that. May or may not sell that. I don't fit into it right now, but if I lost like 25 pounds, I might be able to. It's just really cool. So I had to pick that up. Might not sell that right away though. Well, we'll see. What do you guys think? So this is the next day. And I have to say that I really dislike going to thrift stores. It's the Goodwills out here are crazy expensive. Angel View is another thrift chain out where I'm at. They actually, prices are slightly better than Goodwill, but they still suck. The pawn shop was kind of a wash. I might try there. That's a chain throughout the desert, and I might try a different one and see what they have. And I really wasn't finding much and not having as much fun as I usually do when I thrift, except for that denim jacket. That was awesome. I probably am not going to go to thrift stores anymore, or very rarely go to thrift stores. There are smaller ones in the area that are good prices. I might, independent ones, I'll probably go to them. Some are volunteer basis. Those always are cheaper. There is a bin store out at Desert Hot Springs, which is like about 40 minutes from where I live. I might try that. I'm curious what I'll find there. But this Saturday, I was going to go yard sailing, but there's this large rummage sale at the local high school. And they're raising money for, I think it's either the music program or the drama or theater. But anyways, rummage means lots of different people. I'm going to go there first thing in the morning and see what I could find. And yes, I'll record some of it. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Stay safe.